I think publicly he said, he doesn't really care what Bryce says. He had he was pressured by someone to treat him like that, and Bryce needs to understand, who he might be working for later. But Rampage is a great dude, and then Bear, also a guy I like, but I thought he did a terrible job handling it. Bear actually called me after I talked to Rampage, kind of freaking out, and I'm like, Bear, if you want my honest opinion, you look like an absolute. You look terrible. You look like so fake and authentic. It's like you might not agree with what Bryce said, but in the scheme of things, you don't really care that much. If you ran into him a bar, you wouldn't treat him that way. You'd still go talk to him in person. So you should have either canceled or not braided him like that. I understand your perspective, you're coming from, and he agreed. Like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy. It's a learning experience. I go, what you should do is I would immediately, delete the episode, call and apologize to Bryce, and then apologize publicly.
Yeah.
So we did delete the episode. I'm not sure if he called Bryce. I don't think there's no public apology. But again, I think a lot of people are just bashing that guy. And people need to realize the world's complex, I think he did a terrible job, but he's not a bad guy. It's like a learning experience, and he did realize he fucked up.
Yeah.
And same with Rampage. Same with Bryce, all these guys, people are giving him shit. Like Rampage, people need to make money. They have kids to feed. And people are calling Bryce a coward for not defending himself. But it's like, he has tremendous respect from Rampage, one of the guys he watched as a kid. So he's in a tricky situation. He has a new kid he has to feed. So the whole episode was a complete shit show. It was taken down, but again, it's three people that weren't bad people. Just sometimes things turn shitty.
Yeah. Bryce took down his episode too, right? That was his first episode that started all
That was the first episode.
Imagine starting off
first episode of his podcast. Oh my God, that is so funny.